How you doing there, lady? You, comfy cozy in that thing?
How much do you want for the damn tape?
Sorry to hear about your little accident.
Is all this chit-chat really necessary?
So your hubby shot you, huh? Ross. Is that his name? He was protecting you from, the big bad wolf here? Of course, Mr. Warren feels he's been wrongly accused. He claims that sex that Mr. Marlowe, or that Ross interrupted, was purely consensual.
Can we get down to business?
You got a hot date or something?
Yes.
Well, you better learn some patience, counselor. Now, I've done my homework. I've researched your situation thoroughly, and I know exactly what the stakes are for the both of you and why you're so hot to get your hands on this tape. You are facing a rape charge, and you need it to jack up your defense, prove that the lady here was just dying to jump into bed with you. Now, how am I doing so far? Huh?
Oh, brilliant summation. Now, what's it gonna cost?
Hold your horses. I'm laying out the stakes here, establishing what each of you has got to lose.
Well, we're much obliged.
Would you just let him get on with it?
Oh, you're up next, lady. Yeah, you need this tape so you can destroy it, right? Keep your husband and everybody else in town from finding out you were having a little, what shall we say, an intimate relationship with the counselor here? A relationship that casts serious doubt on your claim that you were raped? Oh, man. I just wish you would have been there to see it. I mean, there I was, popping my videotape rental into the machine, expecting to see the beautiful and classy Audrey Hepburn when what should come on? But the not-so-classy Ben and Blake show. But I do love an art film, you know, superior performances, arousing entertainment, and enthusiastic two thumbs up.
Just tell me what you want for the tape.
I'm starting the bidding at $50,000.
Can I just talk to you for a second?
Look, I am sorry I didn't pick you up and bring you here tonight, Dinah.
I'm sure you are.
But I made a promise, and I keep my promises. I said I would take you to your classes, and I meant it. It won't happen again.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. It all worked out for the best. The baby's father is going to do the honors. So it was really sweet of you to volunteer, but I don't need you anymore. Hart's gonna be my partner.
I think we should go.
No, I think we need to talk privately for a second.
Yeah, well, the classroom's empty. Why don't you go in there? Talk
I don't
things
think
over.
now's really the time.
That's a great idea.
You look pretty pleased with yourself, Dinah.
Do I?
Considering you promised me to leave Hart out of this.
Well, let me think. Is there a law requiring that I do exactly what you say? I don't think there is.
Hey, I agreed to be your partner based on that promise.
Well, you know what? Now you're my ex-partner. You didn't show up, and Hart insisted on filling in, and he loved it. He loved every minute of it.
That is not the point.
Excuse me before I laugh in your face, but that is, of course, exactly the point.
You are a scheming, conniving...
You know what? I've been called every name in the book. It doesn't matter. I don't really care what you think about me. I am on top of the world. On top of the world. I feel so good. I've never been closer to Hart. Just now, we solidified this incredible bond that we have between us, and it's really all because you didn't show up. So, I really owe you one, Sean. Just thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Look, Cassie, I know you're upset, sweetheart.
I'm so tired of being upset, and I am so tired of talking about Dinah and her baby.
I know, I should have called you and discussed...
But there wasn't enough time. Sean didn't show up, so you jumped right in.
I just filled in for him for the day. That's it, Cassie. I didn't think it would be a big deal.
But it is a big deal. To you, isn't it?
I know you don't want to hear this anymore. I know you're sick of me saying this, but I have a feeling that this baby is my baby. Look at me. When I think about that, I get a feeling in my body like when I think of my son. Do you understand that? You were right. You were right all along. I do want that baby to be mine, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Just say something to me.
The idea of you wanting a child doesn't scare me. But you want Dinah's child.
No, she has nothing to do with this, I promise you.
I used to think that. But now I'm not so sure.
There was no neurological damage. None.
That's great. Listen, but what does that mean? Where are we now?
It means that Harley will be back giving you trouble in no time, Frank.
What about the toxicology report? Isn't it yet?
Are you wondering if your theory's still right?
Just curious, but the most important thing is that Harley's gonna be all right.
Where is she? She's in the room, bud. She's gonna be fine.
Dad,
she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be okay.
No, really, I'm okay.
You don't look okay. You look pale.
Well, that's because I'm upset. Well, I'm beyond upset. I'm mad. I'm really.
Frank, what?
Dad, listen, we just got on the case, okay? We're just starting.
Well, we know it's not Don Minyard, don't we?
Why? Why do you know it's not Don Minyard?
Because I'm him.
What?
Or I'm...
You're him?
Will somebody please clue me into what's going on here? I'm the one that sent her the emails. Well, that doesn't explain what the hell's going on.
Okay,
it's a long story.
There was a note attached to the basket. It was a nursery rhyme. It was signed Don Minyard. But since we now know there is no Don Minyard...
Yeah, but it had to be someone who knew the name.
Well, I told everybody in town about this fabulous new client that I have, and then Holly was doing research for me on the internet. It's all over now, and everybody knows.
All right, well, I'm still stuck on this nursery rhyme thing. I mean, I think there's something there. I just don't know what it is.
Well, children, childhood. That's what comes to mind for me.
That's it. That makes sense. Jenna, think about it. Who has really been upset with me about a child? Beth. This was Beth. Beth poisoned me.
Harley, I think you're reaching a little bit here.
No, I don't think so.
I know she's upset that we're getting married, but I don't think she's desperate enough to do something like this.
Desperate enough to almost leap from the towers to end her own life. Why wouldn't she be desperate enough to end mine?
What did you just say?
What?
Beth tried to kill herself and you didn't tell me about it? Is that what you're telling me?
You knew that.
I knew what?
You said that Beth told you about our fight.
Frank, I got the report.
What is it?
Lab guys found that the apple contained a very low dose of a herbicide called Hydroflex.
How low is low?
Enough to make Harley very sick, but not enough to kill her.
All right, so now what are you saying here? Either Harley got really lucky or
whoever sent that basket is trying to scare her.
trying to send her a message.
Yeah, well, Beth's been trying to send me a message for months.
Really? Well, you know what? Maybe I should ask Beth some questions then, huh?
Can't,
Why is that?
because she's out of town.
When did how to reach her? Well, when did she leave?
When did she leave? Oh, let's see. Beth left town. Oh, that's right. Right after I got a basket of poisoned fruit.
I don't think you're crazy, Ken.
As long as you're not afraid of me.
Afraid of my older brother? Come on.
Oh, I thought that was the reason you didn't visit, because you were frightened.
Oh, no.
And ashamed.
No,
What I did to Ed Bauer was bad. Very bad thing.
Well, you were ill. Even Ed understood that. Everybody knew you weren't yourself.
Myself.
But now you've been working really hard to get better?
Dr. Ludwig has pronounced me compos mentis. The elevator is going to the penthouse again. I'm playing with a full deck. There's no more bats in the
Belfry. I did write you.
Yes?
Not as much as I should have, of course.
Well, a wonderful long letter for Christmas, and full of news of the family and photos. Fletcher and Meg.
Yeah, my baby.
Why did they leave you?
It's complicated.
Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I didn't mean to make you sad.
I did a very bad thing, too. I made Fletcher think I didn't love him anymore, and he ran away and took the baby. So I've been drinking a lot, kind of dull the pain, you know?
No, Holly, no.
Oh, I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with everything. My beautiful Blake, Chrissy, is paralyzed. My entire life is in a complete mess, and it's all my fault, see?
We all make mistakes. Doesn't mean you're a bad person.
It is good to see you again.
And why haven't you given me a hug? My little sister.
Dollars. $50,000. Well, I didn't bring that kind of money.
I told you it was gonna cost.
Well, I didn't think you